Everybody, you can get your last little breath in and come right here too, please. Show them how it's done.
Okay, cute.
Applause for me.
It was a lovely one.
I wouldn't be doing my job. I am well, I mean, just like many different people wear a lot of different hats.
Sarah, did you hand over?
She did.
But she would pop up every now and then.
She was, She's been trying to close on her. She's been trying to focus on climate change. That's kind of but I mean, we all
I said, but you're not spending on your own pocket like we do.
Everybody, fill up this area.
probably not to the same extent. Money's short in a lot of places.
Shannon James. Mr. James, if I can just get you to recount for us what are the issues that you highlighted this morning at the press conference.
So Gary, basically, we're just tired. We have outstanding issues that really need to be addressed, and they haven't been addressed. That's the basic thing. So we've asked for a meeting between the entire membership and the powers that be, the people that rule the answers.
Any indication as to when that meeting is going to take place, or if at all?
No indication as of yet.
You've gathered here at the House of Assembly, I'm assuming, to meet with the minister?
But Gary, we've requested a meeting with him. If he so chooses to come down and satisfy that meeting to be held, it will be great. But we'll see what he has to say if he even comes on.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So there you heard it from Mr. James, the number of outstanding.
That's a good thing.
Not good, not good.
I don't want to be in the front, I just want to be in the shade.
right Running around the school, no one there when I am trying to catch buses. So again, all that still to be. Come closer. Hearing from the Premier and his team, and we will continue to lie by with you to hear what the Premier to hear what the Premier and his colleagues have to say, the Minister of Education in particular, with regard to what's happening here. Scores of teachers gathered here waiting to speak. We're here from the Premier, Minister of Education, Mr. Michael Scott. Going back into the children Minister of Education, other parliamentary colleagues.
Hello, everyone. Hey.
Hi, Carlton. Yeah, good. Having preliminary discussion there with the president of the
I'm assuming that's a letter for me. Thank you.
About to address following their meeting this morning.
So good afternoon, Mr. Premier.
Afternoon,
We'd
sir.
like to thank you for taking time out from doing the work of the people to come and see what the issues are. As educators, we would rather be in the class because that's our passion. However, there are some pressing issues that we feel need to be addressed and need to be addressed soon. We have for you a list of those issues that were presented in a motion that we took earlier, and also we have another copy for the minister. Some of these issues are outstanding 20 plus years. We'd like to see resolution to these issues. So those are issues. If you would like to say something to your teachers, feel free.
All right, well, thank you.
That.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon to yourself, General Secretary, Vice Presidents, member of the BUT Executive, teachers who are gathered here, paraeducators, others, those in support of today's activity. I'll start by saying this very clearly, that the exercise of the freedom to protest and to openly express person's views is the cornerstone of our democracy, and this government will continue to support that. And the one thing I can say is, and I think that it's very personal to me, as my daughter has just purchased her school uniforms for Northlands Primary, of which she'll be starting in September, I know that we all share a common goal that Bermuda's children receive the best education possible. And so what I want to make sure is that in anything in which we do, we are keeping that particular matter as clear and possible in our focus. Because it's important that we remain focused on the teaching and learning that must go into every classroom, to making sure that we are going to deliver for those persons who we want to rise and take our place. One thing I'll say is that we are committed to continuing to work with the Bermuda Union of Teachers. I'm now taking notes of this particular matter, and it says to address the Commissioner of Education, to the Permanent Secretary of Education, and to the Minister of Education, that says that a motion moved that we do not return to work until we hear responses from the ministry on the following. And it says the BUT demands a meeting to be held with the Department of Education's Minister, Commissioner, Permanent Secretary, Policy Analyst, Member from Human Resources, and the BUT membership to resolve the following. It goes on to say paraeducators and ETAs, who I'm assuming are educational therapists, assistants, issues to be issues as previously shared. I know there was ongoing work with that. The Bermuda Union of Teachers was involved with the formulation of those job descriptions, which I think is something that is outstanding. The issue of non-teaching deputies at primary schools, the issues of scale post positions in preschools, the enrollment and staffing at Elliott Primary School, the reopening of TM Tatum Middle School, which I think was addressed by a minister yesterday, one-year contracts for Bermudian teachers, job evaluations, acting positions to ensure that teachers are paid accordingly, and job descriptions for preschool administrators. And it says, in addition, we demand the details of the department's plan for the 2019-2020 school year as it pertains to all school buildings and staffing. What I can say is, though I cannot promise that all those matters can be addressed in a meeting which happens today, I have spoken to the Minister of Education, and I can assure you that the meeting of which you request, which we wanted to have yesterday, recognizing that the Commissioner of Education was out sick, which I think that is something that we can all recognize as someone is on sick leave. We want to make sure that meetings are as productive as possible. But the Minister of Education has informed me that the Commissioner is back in today, and I'm sure that we can happily make sure this meeting happens today so you can get the update directly from the Commissioner of Education and the other persons at which you seek fit, so the teachers can get back to doing what you want to do best, and that is to make sure that we are teaching our students in our schools. So you have that commitment from your letter, and that meeting will happen today, and I'm sure that you will be available for it.
Thank you, Mr. Premier. We await the time. We are at Parish Santa Russia Pole.
2 p.m.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
The church. Same place.
We're not sure where it's going to take place, but it will take place this afternoon. So it would appear that the Premier and his colleagues will not be receiving at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Are we going to go from here? We're going to get our lunch at what time? 2.
Lunch now, everything now.
Thank you.
You're looking for BM?
What's up, cousin? He's right here, Bam. You